whole fantasy world is out here talking about one thing today, and it's Jonathan Taylor. Everybody's showing off their Miami bags. Who's next in line for the Colts? Well, we could care less. You know why? Because he's not in the player pool. Running backs don't matter. Tight ends don't matter. The most prestigious crown on Underdog is now up for grabs. The king of the piss boys. The BadgeBros Backyard Brawl is live on Underdog, and that feels so fun to say. Who better to bring in the Piss Boy crown than the Piss Boy himself? Pete, what's going on?
No, I mean, I'm jealous. You guys got your own flagship contest on Underdog before I did. I tried to get them to name weekly winners. Every week matters, just trying to get a little bit of clout chasing with the title there. You guys beat me to the punch. The BadgeBros Backyard Ball. I mean, you guys are on the front page of Underdog. You did it.
Mama, we made it, right?
The fruition of all of our hard work. Here it is.
But hey, Pete, at least you got a really nice light behind you.
Oh yeah, that is, they haven't sent, they give you your own contest, but they don't send you the neon light.
No, not there yet.
I would come off the Texas grid if I did that. There's too much energy going on here.
If Mackins is watching right now, I mean, Nez is literally broadcasting from a dark closet. The Underdog sign over his shoulder would look incredible. At least John and Newbie have some lighing.
Think about it, just right here. Wouldn't that just be brilliant? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up here. I bet you there's people already in there. I haven't refreshed the lobby yet, but I don't know. It was just to lay the land for everybody. It is only quarterbacks and wide receivers, and all the rakes going to charity, which was something important to us when we were talking through this. The options were they could do a rake free kind of thing, but the Black and Yellow Dog app giving back to dogs, and for Neumi's sake, cats as well, with Nashville Humane Association here. So all the rake's going to go there. It's about $1,400, so nothing to sneeze at. But I'm just going to jump in this, and then we're going to talk through some other stuff that's coming with you, Pete.
Yeah, no, excited. We got lots of programming notes, some fun announcements here. So yeah, no better way to wrap up best ball season than with some fun announcements for going forward.
Absolutely. Let's start there. Link in the bio below is what we've been calling Underdog HQ this whole time, and we've teased it during the baseball programs and whatnot that there's going to be more content coming your way there. And that's exactly what's going to happen. That channel is going to be rebranded Underdog Daily. And then, Pete, take it from there.
Yeah, so I know there's lots of plans for that channel. I think I don't want to, limit the amount of things that could be happening over there, but I do know that I am going to be hosting a show there on Fridays with the BadgeBros joining us. It's going to be like a happy hour TGIF show. We're going to do battle royales. We're going to do pick'ems, all of that. For those of you guys who were watching shows last year and were in the Deposit Kingdom, we were basically hosting a happy hour in the Deposit Kingdom Discord on Fridays. And we said, hey, what if we just bring that to the masses there? So the way it's going to work on Fridays, I'm going to have my DFS show with Jam to Win. We did that every Friday last year. And then immediately following that, we'll head over for a TBD named show over there hosted by me, featuring the BadgeBros every single Friday in season. Really looking forward to it.
Except for week one.
Except for week one, because we're going to be in Vegas.
That's right.
Gentlemen, our very first pick in the inaugural contest here. Neumy, make the pick for us, man.
Ooh. We're going to go with Tyreek Hill.
All right.
I like it.
Does Neumy still not know what to do in drafts when Justin Jefferson's off the board? He's just paralyzed. I didn't get my Viking. There's nothing else to live for.
That is 96% of my drafts, Pete. I just simply don't know what to do with my hands immediately. I'm just in shambles. But I will say, tried to jump in the first one over here on my side monitor, got in the second one, but they did bless me with another Justin Jefferson share. So we're off to a good start here. We're off to a great start.
Congratulations, Davey. Lay of the land on the contest side. I had the advance rate stuff right here. It's 1 out of 6, 1 out of 8, 2 out of 10, and then a 10-person final. So a small final there. It's 2K up top, 2,400 total entrants, right? I think I had that right.
Correct.
Yeah, so pretty nice flat payout structure here. Initial thoughts on a format like this, guys, without running back, without tight end, like, what changes for us?
Well, before we get into that,
Hmm.
we got this next pick. What do you think we do a little Jalen Hurts-ski?
Let's
Just get
do
an
it.
elite QB. Think
Yeah.
Jalen
All
Hurts might play in the fourth quarter this year. He was like top 3 in first downs on rush attempts. I did not know that. I was playing around with the Fantasy Life Advanced tools today and saw that he like crushed like first downs as a rusher per attempt. It
Huh.
was kind of nuts. But people are saying we don't have the audience for this to fill. They're thinking this is going to overlay. Can you believe that?
Wow, the haters are already coming out saying these guys get their own contest up on the site. No one would have said the BadgeBros can do that. And now you're going to doubt them to
Can you
fill
believe it?
this contest? I want to bet against anyone who doesn't think this contest fills.
They're saying you got to rush in because it's overlay city over here. I can't believe it.
Wow.
We're gonna have to give to the charity out of our own pockets because we can't fill the rate.
Hey, speaking of giving out of your own pockets, the person who wins this takes this down, winner circle invite on the show, and I'll give them $100 to the Pete Over Zed store there to spend as they see fit. But hopefully, one of those items will be BadgeBros adjacent.
It's a Garrett. I mean, it's always Garrett Wilson, right?
Mhm.
Always.
Yeah, I was thinking about a little cheeky stack here.
Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot that we didn't have. But could Smith come back? Because if we have Hurts then, and we got a little bit of cover with Adams, Waddle, and Olave, I wonder if we could still get him.
Yeah. Other question is there, do you play this as potentially, I mean, when you take Hurts, maybe you don't play it as 2 quarterback, but you could do something with like Waddle and then like a Tua double as well.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Waddle goes, but I don't. Yeah, what do you guys think is optimal construction in this?
So you've got 10 roster spots here. I could see. Do you think somebody could take this down with like a single QB? I don't know that I would do that, but I do think that there's some merit to it if you get one of those like top 3 QBs going single. But for me, otherwise, probably gonna play it safe. Gonna go 2 QB. But I could see myself doing a little bit of like just waiting and punting QB or going early. But I will say it's just like nice to not have to like look at these like running back values and be forced to take one, right? It's nice to just feel okay about going all yellow here.
Love it when a plan comes together. Look at that.
You always got to be patient to get those super teams.
The one thing I was thinking is there might be a path for like naked Fields team where you just leave him completely unstacked. You run him as a single quarterback, and then you just have 9 wide receivers. I think where it gets really interesting is the back end wide receivers. If you're not making a quote unquote super team, is how far are we willing to scroll here in terms of contingency value, in terms of opportunity share? Like, how far can we scroll the F down in this contest? That seems like the fun one.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Because how many players total are drafted in this?
I believe 10.
There's 10 each roster.
Yeah,
so
60 total is 60.
60. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where you really start to get in the range, right? Like the difference sometimes in the ceiling of, a guy with an ADP of 55 versus 85. You're talking about what? You're looking at Deontay Johnson versus Treylon Burks, and Deontay Johnson will be drafted in 100% of these, and Burks might end up 10, 15% at that ADP.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Absolutely.
I just went ahead and scrolled the F down with my last 2 and took Bateman and then a no ADP Burks. So we love that.
Nice.
Yeah, we love that.
Oh, so yeah, that's interesting that Burks doesn't even have an ADP. So the player pool is like shallower than my mind initially gave it credit. I guess that's a tribute to most people taking 2 quarterbacks
and no tight ends.
Well, yeah, no tight ends factor. Yeah.
I'm interested in some of these like injury guys, right? Like JSN, my boy, JMO, in a contest like this where you have 6 guys on the bench. You can definitely hide some of those zeros for the first half of the season in this for sure.
Yeah, that's a good point because you only have to start 3. So it's only 4 people starting each week. It's 1 quarterback and 3 wide receivers. So you got 6 bench spots. to manipulate with, which makes me really want to do like if you did something like Mahomes early and then you did like Justin Watson late. I always come back to Justin Watson, but you
Jesus.
do like some like complete flyer like that who can just hit a huge long bomb at the end there. We got Amari Cooper there. There's a little bit of 17 correlation for the 10-person final.
I don't know, guys. I feel like we
who
could
do you
use a
guys like?
running back here. I think this is,
Can you hit the green button for us? Thanks.
I'm setting it up for you. Amari seems fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amari, guys.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a lot of fun. Just pairing.
I will say, thanks to Pete, we do have a record in here for viewers. Absolutely smashed it. Went through the roof, in fact, but a measly 38 likes. So gonna do the housekeeping here. 160 watching. 30 likes. Just smash that like. Appreciate it, fellas. Hit the sub if you haven't. And then back to our regular scheduled programming.
Thank you, Neumy.
Yes, and I will also mention, I was a little behind the scenes here, was talking with John before the show. I'm going to be doing my marathon stream on Friday. Actually, let's make our pick here.
Let's see. Hopkins, Ayuk, we got Scary Terry with the toe.
Do you just stack up Cooper with Watson?
Ooh, go double. Don't mind it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
This is now we're in that super flat tier, right? Where like all the wide receivers who are going to be drafted are pretty similar.
Exactly.
Now, I was just going to say.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Pete.
I was just going to say for another housekeeping note, doing my mega stream on Friday, going to wrap up my 150. That's going to be 10 to 4. And I know a lot of people are like, 6 hours is nice, but I would, really prefer like 7.5, 8 hours of programming. The BadgeBros, I've been told, are going to be going live at 4. So if you want to just roll right in from my marathon stream, we're going to redirect you. We're going to make it easy. And you guys can roll right into a little Friday afternoon with the BadgeBros. Normally I would say, hey, I'll join you for that, but I am going to be Jimmy Butler memed after wrapping up that marathon stream.
Bathroom breaks planned out, like any meals, any snacks, like have you, because you're very like organized, so I don't know if this is like planned in your itinerary or not.
Well, here's the key. You just book electric, charismatic guests who, if you need to disappear to go eat lunch or go to the bathroom, you can just let them vamp. I feel pretty confident that I could just leave and let Matic and Kitchen bicker at each other for 50 minutes and it would probably be fine. Although I am the one that has to click the buttons. So yes, this is something I'm going to have to really think through, but I run a tight ship. We're going to keep this on schedule. We're going to get all these drafts done by 4 p.m.
Well, we did see on Ship Chasing recently that you really are the one who needs to push the buttons there with the roll back the clock fiasco.
Yeah, exactly. The crack rock draft where that was the most embarrassing moment of my life. Imagine, guys, if on Underdog there was a thing where like if you didn't like your pick, you could beg like Rudman in a community message board to undo the pick. That's what happens over on FFPC. It is so embarrassing.
Swole little robot that's just up here with like this mean mug face, and you just gotta click it, and then it just goes, "Did you fuck up?" Question mark.
Yes.
The answer is yes. Yes, it is.
We're back up here. Yeah.
If we're just having max fun, don't you select George Pickens? I mean,
that's how we have fun. That's how we have fun.
Yeah,
you're playing the hits to Nez's heart right here. But yes, I fully agree. Like that is the fun thing about these like flat-ish tiers here is we can kind of just get wild with some player takes, some weird combinations, or just guys we like,
Yes.
It's kind of more fun for me whenever I have these like strong homer takes, whenever like nobody's on my side. But now I have like Ben Gretsch having 22% Pickett in his BBMs or in his best ball teams. Sean Siegel is pumping Kenny Pickett. It's like, well, okay, now it's not so fun anymore. Now I've actually got some real smart people on my side. It's not a
many
bit
have said
anymore.
They could be this year's Jags. Many have said.
The part you're not revealing is how many of your Pickett teams also have Najee Harris, so it's not as exciting for you, Nez.
I am at market. That was always the thesis. Just be a little bit higher than the sharps.
Should we throw Neumy a bone here?
This guy refuses to leave a stream without one Viking. He'll actually protest and quit the show if we don't select Jordan Addison.
That's not a joke. You're not joking.
It's actually hilarious. I wish we could side by side Nez's Steelers exposure to my Viking. Everyone would be quite shocked. They would be quite shocked.
It's not that bad.
Why? Because you have 40% and Nez only.
Yeah, no. If I can't get JJ, it's immediately just queue up Jordan Addison and Hawk in the second and third, and just hammer them.
What's the boots on the ground with the Hawk stuff? Is he back at practice? I saw some like bearish news on
He's been like, it's like a hold in, so he's been there the entire time. Like, just hasn't been participating and with the contract stuff. I think most like forefront, they want to get a JJ deal done. They've been adamant about that. I don't know if you saw, I forget who quoted it, but like he's been there at every single practice, like for OTAs and everything, because he's been anticipating a deal. Like he expects it, like the mutual sides there. So I think that's their number one just goal, is to get a JJ deal done before week 1, and then Hawkinson falls in place after that. So yeah, I have no idea, but I expect Hawk to be there and ready week 1. Like he's been like participating up until the hold in. So yeah, I expect him ready to go.
John, I think because this is our contest and this is our first time streaming, these last 2 picks should not have ADPs. What do you think?
Yep, 100%. We got a full-fledged scroll the F down. If they allowed us to call it scroll the F down, we would have just called it scroll the F down. We could pay tribute to your exposures and take Jameson Williams.
I mean,
Jameson Williams is a classic Nez pick in this. He's basically the Josh Reynolds version of a battle royale in this.
Exactly, right? So what did we say? What do we say?
I'm down.
Who says no?
He could be the low advance rate guy you need.
I mean, you really got to gal brain this 2K first prize. You just there's no way you're getting there without getting crazy unique. That's just.
I mean, if you want to win this contest with a chalk build and a guy that's drafted in every contest, I mean that's up to you. But I mean, for brand awareness, you guys, I mean, like you can't be the scroll the F down guys and not scroll the F down.
And the thing is, these like aren't even in like, are these even in the right order that they're drafted?
No,
there's no ADP here. Yeah.
Once it gets down here, it's pretty chaotic. Yeah. Like there was like Nico Hollins.
NBS
just way down there. Like
Marvin Mims is another fun one if you're just taking like as Sutton comes off the board. Yeah, John, you could take MVS or you could take the fun version of MVS, which is Marvin Mims.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Mims
the other one,
fantastic. Sorry, guys.
The other one I was thinking was DPJ, and you do like a double stack that nobody else would have.
Oh,
that's good
fun.
Too.
Okay.
Which one? Yeah, we did want? Mims or DPJ? I don't care.
Let's go Mimsy.
Oh. I mean, me saying not to select Marvin Mims feels very bad for my brand.
I was going to say, I don't want you to say that. And also, like, Denver literally just signed their wide receiver 4. They have nobody in that wide receiver room at all. It's the Mims show.
The only thing that would make Mims a better pick is if he was a second-year guy that was drafted by the Saints and then came over to the Broncos. That's the only thing that would make Mims.
Oh, God, could you imagine?
Yeah, but trading for Will Lutz is just so perfect. It's just hilarious.
Sean Payton and Aaron Rodgers are just the way that they operate is just like hilarious.
Yeah, it really is.
We kind of like lose sight of it when we haven't had football for a bit, but then like watching Hard Knocks recently, I'm kind of like brought full circle to like this is really like brotherhood of NFL, and now I see why teams operate this way. You know what I mean? Like the camaraderie of like all those scenes with Rodgers just going up to like random coaches that like we have no idea who the backup tight end coach for another team is, but like he's Aaron Rodgers' best friend. And like that's like just the dynamic that's created, the relations that are created. It's so strange that like I don't know. It's so strange to like never factor that in our decision making, you know?
Yeah. I mean, probably for the best. It is a really fun watch, I will say. I'm really enjoying watching Hard Knocks, even though I'm kind of falling for it. It's just like one big Aaron Rodgers puff piece, you know?
It is.
Like, but I'm falling for it. Like he's enjoyable. I will say that.
And our guy Denny Carter getting some limelight yesterday's episode.
I saw that. That's funny.
Yeah.
That is crazy to me.
That was very cool.
I'm refreshing Twitter. Our guy Tom, who's been covering the fill rates for all these best ball contests, he has now added BadgeBros Backyard Brawl. He's hotly tracking how this one is. So make sure you guys get your entries in now. It is already here at what are we at? 9%. We just crossed the 9%. This is gonna be filled by by mid evening. Easy.
Yeah, it might be filled by the end of the show if all things go right.
Yeah.
It's a nice combination of just like fun and short. Like the fact that these take like 10 minutes to finish, this will go quick.
So someone in the chat said, is this a public contest? So I know the Badge Bros are scroll the F down, scroll the F to the right on your Underdog home screen. Scroll the F to the right. You guys can put that on Twitter. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Scroll the F to the right and draft in the backyard Badge Bros brawl.
Let me get that out right now.
Yeah, that is not. That is not on the. It's not on the NFL tab. It's literally scroll the F to the right, all the way over here. I'm just gonna keep ripping these until we say quit. Pete, do you have draft fatigue yet? Is it nice to switch it up with a different format like this?
Oh, no, I have that. Like this weekend, I'm going to finish BBM4, and then I'm very excited to pile in the rest of my entries into weekly winners. I've been really enjoying that. I feel like I missed the boat on like Eliminator. I got in a couple slows. I literally like blinked. I was out. I was busy. I came back. It was like 80% full. People are like, are you going to do an Eliminator video? I'm like, can I get one team in the Eliminator contest? But yeah, it is really fun to have all of these different formats right now, especially Eliminator versus weekly winners, which are like literally optimizing for different things as far as like upside and floor and all of this stuff. So yeah, it's been fun. I'm glad we've experimented so much this year. And then I think next year too, of like, I want to see more mid to high stakes versions of weekly winners. That's where I think it gets really good, because the sweat element is so fun. And yet that sweat is still going to be really hard to realize in such a massive contest. If we got smaller field versions of that I think could be a real big unlock as far as what we could do with best ball.
Yeah, that's a really good shout. We talked about the advent of the just mid-tier price point in general. Like the fact that the Eliminator was $50, like those price points didn't exist back in the past. And now all of a sudden you can fill like that Eliminator filled in 2 days, a day and a half, something like that. It was like, we barely even got a stream in for it. Yeah, I think you're definitely onto something with that mid-tier price point. You guys want to just do Chase here? Feels right?
Yeah, feels very right.
Yeah.
I will. I got just enough time to get this other draft done with you guys, and then I'm going to have to skedaddle here. But it's been a blast getting to debut this contest. All the good news. Going to be a big fall for the Badge Bros.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Think so. I'm excited. Pete, are you like going to do anything special for that very last player, like your own Mr. Irrelevant, after all these drafts? I feel like there needs to be some sort of acknowledgement for that player.
I have one little idea. All right. Yeah. I won't tip it. Yeah. No, but yeah, I've thought through a little bit. I also have a video that someone made that is a very good video to end the stream on. So yeah, we got a few little special things planned. I think I'm going to get the mimosas flowing at 10 a.m. So maybe a little bit more of a boozier Pete throughout the day. So yeah,
now we're talking.
That's kicking off at 10 a.m. Tomorrow. I have the full guest list pinned on Twitter. The event's also up on my YouTube. But yeah, because we're trying to scramble to get all these in, we got Best Ball Breakfast tomorrow at 10 a.m. with Easy from the Deposit Kingdom and his sweet correlation spreadsheet. And then the big stream on Friday.
That's gonna be awesome. Have you ever streamed that long? Like you've definitely taken breaks and like gone back and forth. Have you ever done like a marathon like that? Because that's a big undertaking. It's
weird. I don't think I have ever done. I've done some like 4 or 5 hour ones on Ship Chasing the draft streams, but I don't know if I've ever crossed like the 6 hour mark.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hike. Amon-Ra here.
Yeah.
I mean, I sure Wilson Adams if you want, but like I would do Amon-Ra.
I was thinking about Amon-Ra, like just being downed at the 1 yard line 7 times last year. Like imagine he puts those touchdowns on his resume instead of Jamal Williams, like what we're doing with Amon-Ra this year.
He'd be the 1-4-1-5 going ahead of Cooper Kupp, and Jamal Williams would be drafted in the Chuba Hubbard range. That's exactly what would be happening.
Yes.
Literally. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. When you select Jamal Williams in drafts, you don't get Silva's winnings for nailing him as the rushing TD leader in 2022.
That's not how touchdowns work. You can't just carry him over.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think? I think there's 2 plays here. I think we could do like a Burrow stack and try and get a double stack with T. Higgins coming all the way back. Or I think we could try the 1 quarterback naked Fields.
Naked Fields is fun.
Yeah, naked fields is going to be.
Is that's splashier, right?
Seventh in the league in rushing yards last year among all
Okay.
players.
I mean,
And
this is our running back.
Yeah, they can take the running back out of the contest, but we're still taking running backs.
just gonna jam him in that purple position there. Thank you very much.
And I will say we were considering DPJ on that first build. I mean, you can do the Chicago version of that with Darnell Mooney as the last pick if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna say good Canadian boy Chase Claypool.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that thing seems slightly thinner. That's rolling way the F down.
Really gotta go find him there.
The Lamar Fields, the robust RB build. There you go.
That's funny.
So what do you are all? I mean, this feels like a dumb question to ask, but which of the contests have you guys all maxed? Are you guys maxing everything BBM4 weekly winners? Like, where did you guys land on all those contests?
I'm at I think I have like the most volume here, but I'm at 100. I'm gonna do 100 BBM. I'm calling it there. But I went really hard in the Pitbull. I maxed the Pitbull and I maxed the Chow Chow. And maybe if I can get to 100 weekly winners, that'd be cool too. And then
Nice.
had some fun with those eliminators. But I like Debo. Or do we want to? Yeah, I like Debo here.
Debo seems fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went like kind of hard in the mid. I didn't expect all those mid stakes contests, and just kind of really had to like talk with myself about like what I want to do with my entry fees because I don't have the unlimited bankroll. So I saw a good opportunity in those smaller field contests. Realized that I am a little more ROI focused than I thought, and so went in those mid stakes ones, and they were really fun. I really like the payouts of those, so feel good about what I did. Would have loved to have maxed and got another cactus, but we're okay with it.
That would make for cacti.
That would.
Something about Amari Cooper just feels so boring here, right?
Yeah, no, we already did that. Watson or London. And then we could also do a second, if we wanted to do like a second QB that doesn't ever get drafted, it gives us Love and Ritter.
It's kind of fun. Yeah.
I like Watson here. London is hopefully if we get London back, that'd be fun. That's a little week 17 correlation there. If we get London.
I think the correlation stuff probably doesn't matter here, but it's fun. In the 10-person final,
10-man final.
Is it truly a naked fields if you correlate with his run back?
No, yeah, you're right.
Basically what you have to do is you just have to look the camera in the eye before you click it. Or if you're not on stream, you just have to look up at God and say, I'm clicking this because it's the best pick available. It's not for week 17 correlation, which I know doesn't matter as much in this contest. As long as you say it in advance, it's like when you have to call the pocket for your 8-ball, you're playing pool. You just have to say it ahead of time.
Yeah. Call the bank.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but I have not. I think I only maxed like the Chow Chow, or no. It was the whatever the $7 were.
The Poodles.
Oh yeah, the Poodles.
Yeah, so I did the Poodles. I think I did some Chow Chows. Otherwise, no, I'm very low on my NFL. I just kind of spread it around and got some into each contest. But otherwise, MLB has taken all of my my bankroll away as we are awaiting a potential payout in the finals there. And now this MLB contest is up for the playoffs. But yeah, I went a little slow route and only have like probably going to be like 1K in total entries just in a hodgepodge of every contest that was released.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll end up at, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going away this weekend and then Vegas, we can't draft. So I think I'll probably end up at 100 BBM, which is obviously not where I wanted to end up. And then the weekly winners, I'm like way lower than I want it to be too. It's so much baseball as we do so much of the daily stuff, do so much of the other baseball contests that it's like, it's just hard to draft like all day. But I did like all the Dalmatians, did some of those Bulldogs. Yeah.
Is that you guys put that on your tombstone, BadgeBros? It's hard to draft all day.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of exhaustion.
Yeah. I don't find Ayuk and
Okay, you put them
Debo.
together.
Yeah.
Put them together. If you put
Naked
them together,
Fields,
does that make you want to take
Ayuk
Purdy?
and Debo? Not if Debo's a running back. You know,
That's fair.
Then we're okay.
We're just hacking the system over here, taking Fields and Debo. Should have just really took Lamar. It would have.
I know, just for the bit.
Yeah.
Dan in the chat wondering if my Dinger team advanced to the semis. No, the BadgeBros let me down. They drafted a high advance rate team with no late season upside, and it failed.
Oh, damn it!
The irony in it is that team was all upside.
It was all upside. That's what I kept saying. I was like, "Who's the most upside pick?" We just kept clicking them, but the dream died. It was very fun sweating. Shout out to Chipsy for asking for updates throughout the season there. So next year we'll try to run it back.
That'd be fun.
Okay, I'm hell bent on making this naked Fields work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do Dotson.
Yeah.
Dotson over Terry? Why not?
Why not? It feels fun. And it feels like, I don't know, when you're relying on 2 San Francisco guys, and it just feels like Dotson playing early helps this team a little bit.
Yeah.
Hard
And
not
week
to blur it out.
17.
I know.
Yeah.
Lest we forget.
When we get into that 10-man final, people are gonna be trembling when they see that little mini stack there.
Did you guys stop servicing the audio listeners? I don't think I've seen a BadgeBros podcast in my feed in a while.
I did slip up on the audio listeners, but
Wow.
now that I know that we actually have some people seeking it out, I'll do a backlog.
I told Liam the same thing. I'm like, Liam, I get to consume maybe like 2% of your content. If you threw them on the podcast feed, I'd be, somewhere in the 25 to 30% range at least. So I'll say the same thing to you guys. I mean, you gotta service the audio listeners out here.
You're
Recap
right.
this team, John. Service them.
Okay. From the top, we're trying to build this out as a nice naked Fields. We're from the 102 here. Friends and family, Willis in here. Jamar, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Fields, Debo, the third running back on that team, Christian Watson, Brendan Ayuk, and Jawan Dotson. How we feeling, gentlemen?
Who's that last one?
Did we draft a Saints tight end?
His brother.
Jahan
Johnson. Apparently, we have just.
He had to hit his quota.
He's freaking out that there's no Taysom Hill in the queue, so he's like Jawan Johnson. Oh wait, no, Jimmy Graham.
It wouldn't be a BadgeBros show if I didn't mispronounce someone's name immediately after picking them.
Jawan Johnson is the guy that you draft in the 7th round when your drunk buddy that you're co-managing with on the phone goes, "There's like Jawan Johnson here," and you select him. And he's like, "No, I meant Jahan Dotson. I thought you said Jawan Johnson."
It's pretty
simple,
accurate.
Classic mix up there.
Zay feels fun.
Yeah.
When do we scroll?
Okay.
Last two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last two.
Let's
no
do last
ADPs.
two. Okay.
I'm gonna get you a name.
Let's think about like what kind of profile would you want on this team when you're scrolling? Are we looking for like just a spike week guy, or are we looking for a little bit safer like a Juju or a Myers or something like that? Jacoby Myers.
I don't think we don't need to raise our floor here. I mean, I think we swing for the fences.
Oh, swing for the fences. You say Adam Thielen then, huh?
What are those 3 foot fences there at the Little League Park? Alec Pierce is a good, big cut here.
That is fun.
Yeah.
I got some names.
I'm getting excited.
I bet you do.
Colts
I was
passing
gonna say,
game.
there's a lot of names
without-
back there, Nez. Oh man.
I love how we have Miko Hardwood in the queue. I'm pretty sure I just saw a Levitan tweet that he's like running behind Randall Cobb right now. So this would be truly Galaxy Braid.
Yeah, Randall Cobb is actually the wide receiver 3 right now.
Yeah.
Who's surprised?
Yeah, trust your guys, right?
Who are the other like wide receivers in the 100 to 140 range? Like Mingo would be another guy that could have a really fun spike week. That's probably going to get drafted in like less than 2% of these.
That's a good name.
Thinking someone close to home over here who's, second year breakout, a lot of speed.
Allen Robinson. Oh goodness.
Well, not him.
Calvin?
But yeah, maybe a little guy behind him. Yeah, maybe a little Cal.
Wow. Now that's where you're getting real unique there. I drafted him for the first time. Beimfor had me draft him on our stream last Friday. I was like, okay, all right, well, we can do that.
That was fun. I was glad you guys did that. I am like, I know Chip is also with me on the Calvin Austin hype.
Well,
Just saying.
Chip has also been very quiet since Deneric Prince has flamed out as a thing, because someone was telling me to draft a Deneric Prince in every single draft, and I haven't really seen Chipsy kind of have a state of the union about that pick.
The cable has yet to speak up on that. Are we scrolling?
Yeah, we're scrolling. I don't know that I like Calvin Austin. I'd barely take Calvin Austin in BBM.
That's fair. That's totally fair. I did like that Jaden Reed comment from our boy GA.
Me too. Jaden Reed just feels like he fits better than Calvin Austin. Calvin Austin feels like he has more hurdles.
Well, considering Calvin Austin doesn't fit in 18 rounds action, then yes, I do think that's a fair take.
No one's gonna fault you there, dude.
Yeah,
that's good.
We know Nez's team's going to have about nine of his 15 shares are going to have Calvin Austin on them. So getting those pods.
I'll see you in the finals, baby.
All right. Well, we close that one out with Zay Flowers, Alec Pearson, Jaden Reed. Probably safe to say that combination of those three players on one team together probably only going to take place here unless the good people dupe us. Pete, parting words and or thoughts on this brand new exclusive, might only last one day format.
Yeah, whoever was in the chat saying this is going to overlay, I mean, talk about freezing cold takes. I mean, that one is not going to age gracefully there. So pile in, get your entries now. All of the extra rate going to charity, which is a great cause, obviously. And John has already tossed in a gift card to the store. I'll match it as well. Or maybe we smooth out the gift card payout structure, John. We did a little maybe second and third there as well. So yeah, get in here, fill this contest by 5 p.m. so they're forced to release another one over the long Labor Day weekend.
I like that.
Love it so much.
I believe that was Strawman 420 that made that comment. I'll have to find him.
Yeah.
He sounds like an incredibly credible source.
He's friends with Chunky Monkey 69, who asked me if it's plus EV to stream all your drafts or not.
It's actually crazy because I was on the stream train for the majority of our BBMs to start until like the last 2 weeks where I was like, okay, I really got to start cramming and like picking up the pace. It's actually incredible to see the difference between the teams that occur.
Yeah. It has been wild. The one I just drafted was Sean Siegel. I mean, those ones in particular just been the absolute hard mode. And there's guys coming in to draft with Sean. Someone took Sam Howell at like pick 100 in our draft. It's just like it's just ridiculous. So yeah, I hope that this streamed draft journey, if I could even just be slightly below on advance rate, I think that's going to be a win. But I'm bracing for like an 11% advance rate.
Well, that's okay because you're playing for the finals anyways, Pete. So
that's right.
It's all good.
I do have to run, guys, but this has been a blast.
Thanks for hopping on, Pete.
Appreciate it, Pete.
Thanks. Look forward to
Fridays.
Look forward to Fridays in Vegas. Be fun.
Yep. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Fill up the new contest. Love you.
What a guy.
Yeah, no, that's fun. Bringing in the definitive Piss Boy contest with the Piss Boy. There was no better on brand move. I'm just going to keep clicking this. This is too fun to draft right now. We're already at 18%. It's 15 max. I got to make sure we get our max in here.
Yeah,
but we got to come up with
some.
Yeah, we got to come up with some creative new ways to play this, guys. We got to come up with some gal brain stuff here.
Ooh, okay. Well, we pick 101. So this is kind of a fun start. I was gonna say dual elite QB, but this is not the place to do that. If we did not take Justin Jefferson here, like Pete was joking about a Neumy tilt, he would break his stuff if we did not take Justin Jefferson here. That is just the facts.
We got to get it in the portfolio here. We got to get it in the portfolio, Neumy.
It would sure would look nice. Sure would look nice to have a shiny JJ share there. Yeah, no, I would. That would be full tilt. That would legitimately be full tilt
Neumy.
If all of a sudden John just decided to go, F it, just $5 little fun contest. Yeah, for some reason that would irk me. That would grind my gears.
Well, we're gonna do it, Neumy. We're gonna take
I appreciate
your favorite wide receiver.
I got it when I see when I see the green button available to click Justin Jefferson's name and I have the chance, it just needs to be done in front of my eyes because I've seen it so little.
There are guys like that like when they're available and I see them, like it elicits like a very warm
Euphoric
feeling
sensation.
in me. Yeah, that like shouldn't happen when people see certain colors matched up together on a screen. That is pure just dopamine addiction.
That's like me taking Jake Berger versus a lefty. That's how I feel.
Oh, you just like
it's all warm and fuzzy inside.
Perfect.
Shout out Tyler. I missed this. Sorry, with the 269 coming in where as he's prone to do, highlighting some of our misphrasing here. With these are indeed fun and quick.
I've got our tweet up. I've got some nice words from some friends of the show. I'm going to add the Nashville Humane Society link to that.
Well done.
I amended is that the right word? Amended the suggestion for Pete. I said scroll the F over. So with a nice little hashtag for that. But that was good thinking. That was good marketing from Pete.
Is it ever, man? Just comes to him naturally. 0% Calvin Austin. I took my first Calvin Austin last night, actually.
NGMI.
Michael, the buy-in for this $5. $5 USD. We are faced with a similar board as to last time here, where it looks like Amon-Ra and Garrett Wilson will kind of be like the chalkier side of this left side of the board here. Do you guys want to get a little weird with it and mix and match?
Josh
or do we just
Allen,
want to...
though.
Yeah.
Hello.
Josh Allen.
I would just take Josh Allen. Yeah.
Yeah. And just be like, hey, it's going to be probably a unique combination to put Allen and Jefferson together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. And
Okay.
then from here, do whatever the heck you want. I would probably just take Amon-Ra just cause, but
I'm really buying into the Amon-Ra stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I see nothing but good things for Amon-Ra. I mean, you highlighted it with, was it 8 times down at the 1, 6, 7, or 8 times down at the 1? We're all in on that. We're all in that team. We're all in on basically the Coors Field of the NFL in Ford Field. They're going to be
entire division. Too,
now they're going to be playing in the new Ford Field, which is US Bank Stadium. So it's going to be fantastic for them there. Yeah, sign me up for all the Amon-Ra.
I would really not be surprised if the NFC North had high advance rates, like just in general. Like I am so dead set on that division just having such a nutted schedule and nutted rosters, like specifically fit for fantasy, that I could see an NFC North just onslaught in this contest, especially like do really well.
Do you think there is some merit to divisional correlation in this contest?
I think with the NFC North and AFC West, because they play each other in their interdivision, and in their own divisions, right? When they play each other twice, there's a lot of potential for high scoring games in both of those divisions. So I just think with those things coupled together, if our assumptions are right about these teams, that definitely some it would just be a boost to advance rates, really, because unless they play in the playoffs, then it's not going to have that strong ROI impact. But I think it'll help advance rates for sure. I do strongly believe that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, only with a 10-person final too, I'm not worried as much with correlation late in the year. So maybe pairing some divisional stuff makes a lot of sense here, just in terms of your advancement. I mean, we could look at weeks 15 and 16 too, because those are when the field get the largest. So maybe there's some merit in looking for some divisional correlation that also coincides with 15 and 16.
Now you're talking. Now we're talking.
Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here. With Josh Allen, do we still want to make it a 2-quarterback team?
I think you make it 2-quarterback team and you go even crazier by doing the same bye week with Justin Fields.
Did we take a quarterback last time with Justin Fields? We did, right?
No.
I think why not? Why put a?
All right, let's do it. Fuck it.
Let's do it. You could take a 0 in week 13 at QB.
Let's take a 0 in week 13 with these 2 quarterbacks, and just pair 2 of the best quarterbacks together and see what happens.
Fuck yeah.
All right. What do we think in terms of next wide receiver? For me, it's Debo. There's some stack equity in DJ. You could tell me Christian Watson.
That's what I want
opponent.
is Watson.
Okay.
Let's roll this thesis out and see what happens. You have Justin Fields correlated with all three of our wide receivers thus far, right? Who's our wide receiver 2 again?
Amon-Ra St. Brown. So this is all divisional correlation right now with Fields, Jefferson, Amon-Ra, and Christian Watson.
That is so sick. That is so sick.
Yeah, I don't know if there's something there, but it feels good, doesn't it?
Just okay. So you guys got to walk me through. Was it for the bit to take solo Fields last time, but then we have a better quarterback and we just don't solo him, and then we take a quarterback with the same?
Yeah, that was a bit. That was a bit. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Like, why don't we just go solo Josh Allen here?
Because I had a fun suggestion.
Because it was fun, Neumy.
I was just lost with that one.
When have we ever made plus EV decisions here?
It's fair. Okay, let's look at. I want to look at that division for 1 second here. Why can I? Green Bay, Detroit in 4, Detroit in 12. So both of those factor into regular season play, not in the finals kind of area here. Detroit versus Chicago. There's our Amon-Ra versus Fields in 14
and in week 11
there to push us in.
Yeah,
I think there might be something to the divisional correlation stuff.
The only thing that is like a slight bummer is that the Bears play the Packers in week 18. Like that really stinks. I think the NFL should find a way to make to not do that anymore. But the fact that you play like, and what I really like about Justin Fields is he plays Detroit twice after the JMO suspension.
Oh, are you lobbying? Are you lobbying right now for a certain pick?
I mean, if the shoe fits and it makes sense, I mean, yeah. Does that make sense? I don't know.
It does make sense. I'm not sure how I feel about doubling down on 2 wide receivers in the same week without the quarterback, though. I do think there is something there. Like, you know, the same way that it's really thin path in our daily tournaments to take, like, you know, Ayuk and Debo and then not pair him with the quarterback. Like, it's like leverage, but I think it's unnecessary leverage in this contest.
Didn't we just do that last draft with 2 separate teams, Debo and Ayuk, and another guy and another guy?
For sure. We did it with Debo and Ayuk for sure. Yeah. We could do a Gabe Davis stack here.
Yeah.
That's a lot of 13 buys, so we might have to be mindful. I'm really warming up to the George Pickens stuff.
Let's do George Pickens. It's kind of crazy to me. I mean, this isn't like real analysis, but I think it's important to like look at what not sharp people are doing and just get a feel for the vibes of people that aren't sharp. And on Redacted site that has full PPR best ball, George Pickens goes ahead of Deontay Johnson. Like, the normies love George Pickens.
Right.
So
we need to consider loving him a bit. Yeah, I think it's Gabe, and I'll tell you why. I think it's going to be really hard to pair Allen and Jefferson together like we did, and then it would be impossible to do it with Diggs. So I think doubling down with the Gabe Davis makes sense from a roster construction standpoint. Does that make sense to you guys?
That fits. Sure. I can take a drive down that narrative street. But yeah, my point is that there are just some players that I think if the normies love them, like there might just be a little bit of something to it, but that just doesn't make sense. Deontay Johnson is going to catch like 20 more balls than George Pickens this season. So in full PPR, for Pickens to go ahead of Deontay, that's just silly. But on here, it's the opposite. Deontay goes ahead of Pickens,
right?
When we're not doing backyard brawl.
Mm-hmm. I got to say a couple things here. Housekeeping for the people who might have found us the first time today via Pete. We're part of Pete's Deposit Kingdom Discord. We have a show channel thread there called the BadgeBros. If you do us a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, notification and stuff. We stream damn near every weekday. We try to. It's usually Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And we do majority of the time daily contests. So when everybody else is focused on BBM and some of the resurrection contests throughout the year, we will be focused on the battle royale stuff. We will be doing some NBA daily contests, and we will be doing a whole bunch of whatever else pops up on the site. But anything Underdog, we're here, and we are here 5 days a week, and we got an archive full of Eliminator stuff, weekly winner stuff, shows we've been featured on, and BBM stuff. So go give it a check out, please, and thank you.
All yes. Right. And also, like Wu-Tang, Killa Bees has mentioned, join the Discord. We have a very welcoming and fun community in the Discord. We dominate the leaderboards in that Discord. Anytime there is a daily contest, somebody from the Discord is usually in top 3, top 5. I include Sam Olsen as a Discord member because he is, even though he's in there seldom, he is still part of the community. So come in here and check it out. And we are also doing some baseball content as well with our friends Dark Sheep and Tuma called Stacking Dingers, as well as our friend Baseball. So if you like baseball, check that out, even though I know we're doing an NFL stream. Let's make this damn pick.
Addison fits the thesis, but I think it's too heavy on week 13. Yeah, I think it's overkill. Pittman or Cortland Sutton just taking the Judy role away?
That or Brandon Cooks. I'm a Brandon Cooks apologist, Stan, whatever you want, but Sutton's cool.
I want Sutton because he's my highest owned wide receiver right now. Okay. I'm a believer.
I'm a believer. Do we want to do Mike Evans or
Yeah, and just kind of like take a little bit of a dip and, some nice projectable volume in the middle of this because we're taking some big swings with Watson, Pickens, Gabe Davis, and Sutton, introducing a little floor and then scrolling the F down for the last pick feels good, right?
It does. It does. Gosh, this contest rules.
It does. It's actually so fun.
It actually is super fun.
The other Mike Evans narrative we haven't talked a ton about, but we have mentioned like once or twice, is he could be a prime trade candidate too. Like if that 100%. Team goes like 0-4 to start, I mean, he could be going to a contender immediately or a team that's like underperforming that has spent a lot of money and needs to salvage the season, i.e. if the Jets get off to a bad start and they somehow start like 2-4, 1-4, something like that. Like maybe they're picking up the phone and calling, oh yeah, maybe Randall Cobb can't be our second wide receiver at this advanced stage.
Yeah, I think also on that flip side, if you have an overachieving team that maybe wants to go for it, I could maybe see that as well. Because I don't know how much he'll cost to be acquired via trade, right? Like depending on like what his stats look like early on in the season and where the Bucks are at, like.
And it's an expiring deal. Okay, let's make this last one and then talk about it. Brandon Cooks came back to you, but I think we should do something funkier and keep scrolling.
Yeah, we unfortunately have to scroll.
Yeah.
It's the laws.
I mean, we could chalk it up and be like, hey, look, we're unique because
Johnny Rashid Shaheed.
Allen.
He might crack it. No. Not really. Deep ball guy. I guess
I'd rather do DPJ.
Hurry up.
Treylon Burks
Didn't get it. Burks counts. No ADP.
I'd rather do DPJ. What's Treylon Burks up there?
It's okay. He doesn't have an ADP. It still counts. Dude, I'm not in any of these yet. And the last time that Underdog did a backyard brawl, I wasn't able to get into that either. I think I need to just.
Okay, let's try and get in one together here. You ready? 3.
Hurry up. 3 more.
1. Go. Boy, you didn't say you got you. Thought I was.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
These things are filling so fast.
At least you got a friends and family one for sure. Like people are definitely trying to.
Nez.
Yeah. 28% filled. Here we go. We are gonna do this.
Me and Nez got Sam, T-Box, and freaking Nick.
Okay, here.
And then back.
Can one of you guys share your screen and I'll go back and forth between them? One of you pull it up on the screen. Oh my God, we got friends and family here. Nick, Mathology, Chad, and Neil. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we were like, this might fill fill today, maybe. Like, we're not gonna get through the show.
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm in both. Nick's in both. What a legend.
Oh,
Oh man. These are a lot of fun because you can kind of get creative with whatever. I think we got to gal brain some ideas here though. And I
Well-
like one from the chat here from Bones that's saying, what about just scrolling for quarterback? I think that's a really sharp one because like unlike other positions, like obviously quarterback's directly tethered to the success of a wide receiver. So, you know, I think it's going to be kind of chalky if you do that with like Jefferson. So if someone goes Jefferson, Addison, and then tacks on Kirk Cousins with the last pick, I think that that's going to be like really standard and common. I think you could get crazier with it and do like Purdy with Samuel and Ayuk like we did, or something like that, right?
Yeah, Purdy feels like a fun pick in these.
Am I drafting this one on my lonesome then? If you guys pull up the other one, we're each drafting one right now.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna need Nez to be able to swap screens back and forth for me here as I got this up here.
Okay,
Or
I'm
I
gonna
can
do.
it if you want, but
I got Cooper Cup here. No, I can do it. I got it. I can play host. Now we got too many people trying to do it. I got it. Okay, the other draft looks very similar. The first 4 wide receivers off the board are about the same. Nez took Cooper Cup, as did I. Neumi's gonna go ahead and take Stephon Diggs here.
having no Travis Kelce is interesting for Mahomes because it's like, are the Mahomes drafters more than likely to try and stack them up with one of these options, or just simply go naked Patrick Mahomes, which I think still
Really
works.
good point. Really good
Yeah.
point. Like it feels bad to do naked Mahomes, but I would consider it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the Allen Diggs for sure.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm gonna try a little something here. Try a little something.
Okay. I get a little fall on Diggs because guys take quarterbacks in front, so I'm gonna take the Cup plus Diggs, and then I think this is gonna be a scroll the F down at quarterback for me and do some fun stuff. I like the suggestion from Silas saying maybe Danny Dimes, like sneaky rushing floor and pair him with Hyatt. That's good.
fun.
You could do Goff with Amon-Ra or JMO.
Goff
Chad
can
saying
get
he already did Mahomes plus Tony and Sky. So there's maybe an answer to your question, Neumy.
Just go ahead and get a guy named Kenny Pickett or Nezzy. Just make all your all your drafts Kenny Pickett.
That would be fun. I already took. I'll have to add him onto a Josh Allen build if that's the case, because I just took
Sign me
Josh
up.
Allen on this team. But
Sign me up for some Geno too, man. With all those out options.
Yo, a
for
couple
stack
Geno
ranking.
doubles.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Geno
All right, I'm
trips.
trying.
Hold on.
I'm setting up a Geno something here.
On. There, I just said. Let's go. Oh, you're on my screen, John. I don't know if you can see this.
I can't. I'm making a pick right now. You tell me who you're picking.
You're gonna love it.
I'm not going to take them, but it's available. It's available. They knew this contest was for you, so they had to put Tom Brady and to make him available.
They had to make sure I could still do some cheeky Brady doubles.
Oh man!
Yeah, for those of you guys who weren't with us for the Battle Royale stuff last year, I was enamored with this was finally the regression week for Brady plus Evans plus Godwin. And it finally, in the last week of the season, fucking got home for me. And I took down one of the contests with a Brady double, finally. I think I took down the bomb with it, but I played it all year long. The Brady doubles over and over and over again.
Brady doubles no matter what, baby. It was a beautiful
no matter
thing.
what. It was sick. All right, Newbie, what'd you start with there? You got Waddle, you got
AJ Brown and Jalen. All right, sorry, Diggs, AJ Brown, and Jalen Waddle, and then our boy Nezzy over there in the 4-hole went ahead and went with Cooper Kupp, Josh Allen, and then Justin Herbert.
Oh,
We're doing something fun over here.
Yeah, you're doing the double elite quarterback build, and Numi's straight piss boying.
Yep, we're just straight pissing here.
Cool.
I think I might do a little something unheard of in this contest.
That being
Little quad stack.
Might be thin, but I will
It's
allow
thick.
it.
Oh, it's thick.
You think is that going to include Joshua Palmer?
Is it going to include Joshua Palmer? How can you have a quad stack without Joshua Palmer? Get real.
I mean,
Get real.
easy. Keenan Allen, Mike Evans, Jared Everett and Austin Eckler if he was in here, because those are the 4 options above Josh Palmer.
You can't not have the number 1 option if you're going to quad stack Justin Herbert, guys.
It's fair.
Oh, sorry,
it's
I
fair.
left out QJ, didn't I?
Interesting little spot here where the guys around me each have 2 quarterbacks, and Neil already has 1. Oh, never mind. Herbert goes there because I could have done like the Herbert here and then just hope for one of the Chargers guys to fall and hope that somebody doesn't take both. Could have introduced a little spot. I like thinking through this like thought process though that Johnny Footballs is doing in the chat here, where he's like thinking through, hey, who's a quarterback who's not getting drafted, but the wide receivers get drafted every time. So like Howell's 1, Love is 1.
I mean, there's a lot.
Gino. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot. I'm just trying to kind of like think of some as we go here. I'm going to take Big Mike Will over Christian Watson because I like Big Mike Will this year.
I think Kirk Cousins should probably be getting picked.
I didn't want to be the one to say it. I did not want to be the one to say.
Man, could this could be? I don't want to like puff Neumy up here, dude. This could be like a career
puff
year.
Me up. Stop. Puff me up. Stop.
This could be a major year for Kirk Cousins, dude. Like major.
Many are saying.
Major.
Many are saying.
Dude, they're gonna pass so much. It's insane.
Yep.
If they're not top 5 in attempts, like I would be shocked.
Second year in the system, we're just gonna take it and go with it. Kirky's had 1 year in his entire NFL tenure where his offensive coordinator has been there for more than 1 year.
More than 1 year.
He hasn't literally had stability, and he's had to continually learn a new offense over and over again. So yeah, I do.
This is
agree.
arguably his best coordinator in his career, right? Like, wouldn't you say?
For me, it's the mustache, guys. The mustache says it all.
You're right. Well, I'm kind of.
You don't think
will he even have the mustache come? Does he even have it now? Probably not.
We're looking at a man who exudes confidence. That is a big dick move to go Fu Manchu handlebar in this day and era. It's like we should have known this with Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. has a goatee. The goatee hasn't been popular in 30 years. You think this 22-year-old kid with a goatee isn't going to be super good? If he's confident enough to rock a goatee, that's how I feel about Kirk Cousins right now with the mustache.
Yeah, no, dude, that is infallible analysis. No holes to poke.
Scoop. What's up, baby? Jumping in the contest. Trailblazers here. The Thrill Show was the OG Listener League contest, and now we are just walking in their footsteps.
Well, let's go. We got a celebrity in here. Dub City 814, aka Coach Mike.
Coach Mike.
Nez. They're still up. You can still join. Just scroll the F over on the app. You can find it.
All the way to the right, Mikey.
He was the originator of the Deuce Vaughn's team. I just need to say it every time that I see his name and I hear Deuce Vaughn.
Taking about like pick 115, like you were saying. Like goodness.
Yeah. I mean, he was on it. Dude knows ball. What can I say?
Dude knows ball.
Yeah, no, ball has really taken over this small little niche space in recent memory, huh?
We've been saying it for a while, I feel like.
Yeah, but it's like
more of a
really
basketball thing. Yeah, but now it's like, now the boomers of the fantasy football space have found the phrase and it's over.
It's true. Oh, Nick. Okay. Nick, you have to realize what's going on here. This guy out here, I'm setting up this Geno triple with DK and Lockett, and he just goes JSN right from under my nose here.
It's a brilliant pick. I'm sorry.
Brilliant pick. All right.
Eighth round JSN. This is where you get your JSN shares.
All these guys have quarterbacks already, but I'm just going to lock up Geno here so that I can force myself to keep scrolling even further.
And then Neumy just takes in the 8th too in our draft.
You said it. I did it. I just followed the lead. Though,
you rat bastard.
Look at this. God. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Bobo's getting some love right now. He made the 53. You love to see it. Drafting 2, and I forgot. Man, dude. These guys, these things go quick, though. These things do go quick. If you're doing 2 at a time right now, I
It's
commend you.
daily prep.
because
It's
they are
just
quick.
daily prep, boys. Come on, just we gotta. You guys are all you best ballers have. You're not accustomed to being able to have these nimble fingers and going quick.
That's
This
true.
is daily
Mhm.
prep for when all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm doing multiple dailies at the same time. It's like, well, you're gonna be doing that for about 18 weeks. Get used to it.
Yeah, you could have practiced that in baseball.
Get used to this. You know?
That's the edge, man.
Just wait till you have
football
to.
practice.
Just wait till you have those ugly running backs you have to decide from, and all of a sudden you're really milking that clock down, just sweating.
Oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot.
Who do you guys
wait.
like just in general right now? I'm going to do the Judy one this time. Who do you guys prefer right now, Judy or Sutton? Like just like
Sutton.
in the same way that I'd ask you between Dotson and Terry. You prefer Sutton right now?
I mean, in a vacuum, Judy,
Yeah.
but price considered, yeah, cost adjusted, give me Sutton for sure. I mean, I don't think their range of outcomes are as like stark as people kind of think that they are.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he didn't go on the pup is really encouraging. Same with JSN. It makes me think that like the FUD went a little far, you know?
Yeah, and then we got like Schefter, like he didn't report it, but he's like spouting hearsay on his podcast, which like he needs to understand that anything he says is going to be taken and ran with, where he was repeating that somebody said that he could miss 4 to 8 weeks, which like what a wide range. And also like, why are you just like repeating things that you heard on you're the biggest reporter in the NFL. Like have some decorum. Don't say that.
Yeah, I got you.
If you're not reporting it.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you there. Yeah, where it's like we've been led astray slightly at times this offseason because of the way in which things were reported. We finished this one up here. I'm gonna go ahead and sauce some teams. I really like what Angereezy did at the end here with this Richardson pick. I think you could do the same thesis as the Fields one, but with naked Richardson as well. I think that's a really sharp one.
That is.
Yeah.
Richardson's a lot of fun in this.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun in this contest. I do think 2 quarterback feels good, but we see Mathology start with Allen and Lamar and then still added on Tua, which I thought was really interesting to stack with Waddle there. So 3 quarterback build. I don't know what's right, wrong, or the other, but like that seems good. I'm thinking through the fact that like wide receiver is kind of like an infinitely flat tier after like the outlying top ones there, that maybe it does make sense to smash some of these elite quarterbacks in tandem with one another.
I think it's to me, if you go to my screen here, I don't know if we're going to be able to see Sam's pick. But
wow,
yeah, I don't know.
A boy just said, "Hey, F all you guys. You ever heard of just getting the best plays, putting 9 of them onto one team, and then going ahead and getting pick of the litter quarterback, whatever you want in Prescott, all these guys, not pick of the litter, but like it's an interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like I was just watching him build this here, and then versus the different teams that are in here, and it's like
I saw who he finished with.
Yeah, who'd he go?
He took Juwan Johnson right there.
He tried. No, he took Sam Howell.
Oh wow,
interesting.
That is a very interesting build. Okay,
Howell, low owned, full scroll down, rushing upside, and stacks with Dotson.
Yep. Most importantly, stacks with Dotson as 9th receiver.
Yeah, right. Like that's
week 17 in there. We love that.
That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, I mean. That's an alpha play. That is an absolute alpha.
We'll just hop in and try and get on another one. See who could build the most alpha.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I want to sauce a couple teams here. I want to sauce some community teams. All right. Yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, so Bathology goes with the 3 quarterback build. What'd Chad do here? Chad playing the hits with Chase, Lamb, Amon-Ra, then stacks with Burrow. He does a Lawrence Kirk thing later. And then he does a Dak one with CD. So he goes 3 skinny stacks all on the same team. and then mixes in like a Michael Thomas and a Dotson, but playing with the high end hits there. I went crazy piss boy for 6 rounds, set up the Geno double right there, and then did naked Danny dimes. I was going to do Hyatt here, but then I thought the fact that the bye weeks and the combination of the Seattle guys, I was just like, I'll just run that one naked. I don't know, maybe naked quarterback's just like a terrible thesis, but yeah.
I don't think it's a terrible thesis. I mean, I think it's sort of going through the best ball playoffs really helped kind of refresh the old memory about like how cruel and how truly random best ball playoffs can be. So doing something that is going to likely be unique in this contest, really gal-braining the playoff weeks, I don't think is a bad thing. And we use the ping pong cliche has been thrown around a lot this year, but there's some serious merit to doing that and playing the ping pong effect in many different ways. It doesn't have to be super correlated in that, but it could just be as simple as taking 3 QBs when you have Josh Allen or one of the elites, just because there's, things can happen. Zach Wilson like had a good start last year in the fantasy playoffs, like he actually helped people get across the line. So it's not, I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's a fair point. This is Neil going with the coveted triple Philly there. That one feels pretty cool.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Naked Fields team here from Nick.
Okay.
Naked Fields, naked Mahomes. Oh no, Tony. Sorry, Tony there.
Yeah, Fields. I'm gonna have if I can get like 2 more drafts in, that would be cool. But I'm gonna have a lot of Fields.
I can get 2 more. Yeah,
if we could get 2 more in, we're at 42% here already. Let's keep pumping. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
I'm
go.
Oh, okay, go.
Oh, son of a bitch! I think it's snap filled.
I think me and Nez are in another one.
Hey, we got one in. Nez is in this one. Newby's in another one.
Dang it, Neumy, get back to your seat. I need to use the bathroom. I drank too much coffee before this show. I need to piss.
Fields just to own the room. Lamar double, Allen single, Tua single. Yeah, that's fun. So he had all 3 elite quarterbacks, and then Mathology opted to add the 3rd quarterback because Allen and Lamar had the same bye, unlike we outlandishly did and just took a 0 at quarterback for 1 week.
Yeah, it's fine. Did anybody in the chat make this final last year whenever they did this last year? I'm curious to see what that winning team looked like, but I didn't get a chance to do any of these last year.
I might have to scroll.
Probably wouldn't have made the finals if I did.
Let's see if I can. I'll try and scroll after. Yeah, Boyd with no ADP. That's good. 8th round T-Law. That feels fun. You can get a little minis.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about Trevor Lawrence in a different light right now. Like I take him like seldom, but I think, he has a chance to take a gigantic leap. And what does that mean if he does?
Another one that I would float your way, Nez, is this feels kind of like the playoff contest where if you just flip the board, you could instantly be unique too. Yeah. So, I mean, not as crazy because like you're playing it out over a 17-week sample. So there's a little more variance in it than the playoff contest where, if Jamar played 1 game and CeeDee Lamb only played 1 game, I mean, you could just flip their ADPs and see what happens kind of deal. I don't want to do the Mahomes thing. I'm taking CeeDee Lamb here.
I know. I don't want to take a quarterback early either.
Yeah, I just want to mess around. Yeah, I want to have some fun here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get crazy. I'm trying to get crazy, but it's hard whenever you get whenever you're staring at that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah. So the playoff contest, we talked a lot about hey, you couldn't get this stack unless you flipped the board and you did something. Kind of like the Eagles stack in BBM. It's really hard to get the 3 of them in a row, unless you take AJ Brown 101 and Hurts falls all the way back to you, right? Like, or you take him like 104, call it. You take AJ Brown at 104, Hurts falls back, and then Smith comes on the wraparound, right? I'm thinking through like patterns like that because every draft we've done so far is the exact same with it's just JJ, Chase, Cup, and Tyreek kind of interchanging there. Like, what's that combination that you could pull one guy? You don't even have to do a stack. You could just pull one guy to the other side of the board, and then he lines up with guys who would never fall to the other side.
I think you can probably go ahead and just like take a quarterback early, right? I mean, that's one way to do it. Like we see a lot of QBs go at 6-7 to either, maybe one or double. So just like getting ahead of QB and maybe starting with Hurts because maybe you get AJ Brown back or you at least get Devontae on the way back. All right, I'm up here.
Yeah,
I have so much.
2 teams try it right now. Starting with the 2 elite quarterbacks on the end here and starting with the 2 elite quarterbacks on the end here. Very interesting.
Yeah, with two of the offsetting bye weeks too, which is definitely the smarter way. Oh my Jesus. We're going to be locked out of QB in this contest.
Yeah, I mean, this is fun. This makes for a good dynamic. I like that people are pushing the envelope with their structures. And then he still does it and he still gets a stack here.
Yeah, how about it? That's fun. That's a cool way to play this. I'm going straight grown-ass men on my team.
I'm going to take T. Higgins here and then keep messing around. The thing about taking Higgins, though, is like Burrow doesn't necessarily come back, especially when the quarterbacks went at the end there because the chase guy usually takes him. But in theory, like Mike doesn't have to take Chase right or doesn't have to take Burrow right here. He can take one more wide receiver and then take Burrow on the wraparound.
I wish we had a chance for ADP to update and see like what people are doing.
Now you're getting greedy, bud. I'm just happy this thing's lightning Philly.
It's not great for marketing when this thing is on the app for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 50. It is nearly 50% filled.
Oh, love that's great. Go ahead and tweet out your teams, guys. Just get a little extra push.
Oh, here we go.
I'll pick my favorite.
We just got the update. Scoop's got a team out there for us.
I can't wait to see
I'll do it on
his monstrosity. Screen. Oh man, yeah, because like I feel like Burrow's ADP would be it would crater for sure in this if we had an ADP update. Joe Burrow.
No, why is that though? Why do you think that?
Because he's like going pick 30 plus in most of these, or at least in ours.
Burrow.
He
just went at pick 24 here. Would have literally went all the way down to 27 because he would have went through both of mine if he didn't get taken. So
yeah, like who the hell wants a naked Burrow that's drafting this contest, right? The people that draft this contest are usually correlation cognizant, right? Correlation minded.
Yeah, naked Burrow feels really bad.
It does. He just feels like a strange click in general. I don't get a lot of him in regular best ball.
And he's definitely a guy you're going to want to like double, maybe even triple up on if he doesn't like play week 1. I mean, right. I think he's trending towards playing week 1, but there is still that outlying possibility. That being said, I got him queued up right here to stack with Higgins before the Chase drafter this time. So you can kind of push it a little bit too.
D-Mac, getting one of these drafts by scrolling the F over on your app, on your featured tournaments. If you can't find it, maybe just close out of the draft and reopen it. And it's definitely on desktop. So if you're on the website, just go ahead and look for it there too.
All the way over here on the far right-hand side.
I need to share this in the wannabe BadgeBros group chat too. We got fans out here, guys. I don't know if you know this. So I think what do you think I should do if you look at my team real quick? I think I'm going to set up a Geno triple.
Yeah, I tried that one
I
last
think you
time
just
out,
said what
and
you're gonna
someone
do.
sniped it.
Oh.
I'm listening to Big Coach Nez here. I kind of I'm thinking maybe not a triple, but maybe a little skinny picket here after I added Deontay.
Skinny Pickett.
I like the sound of that.
I check the bye week overlap over here in a second.
Yeah, who cares about bye weeks in here?
I do. Just kidding.
So okay. Oh, there goes Pickett. Oh, I love it.
Wow.
Dude, he
We
is
can't announce
flying
our
up boards.
we can't announce our picks to the stream.
He is seriously flying up draft boards. It's insane.
I gotta think of a. Okay, I can't take. Okay, I can't not take Ayuk, and then I got a plan. I think that's the move. I
Oh,
got
now
3
you got
spots
you got a
left.
plan.
Well, the Pickett one's gone. Now I'm thinking through like way. Yeah, there you go. Coach Nez loves that pick.
Let's go.
Atta
If
boy,
Coach
Pickett.
Nez approves, then
Then you know you're on the right track.
uh-huh.
Let's just I can't think straight here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. There we go. Now we're getting crazy. Well,
What'd you
Darius
do?
Slayton for you.
Slayton. Wow. Okay. Now here we go.
tell
Professional
it-
wide receiver.
Just telegraphing what I'm trying to do in these drafts.
Yeah, but I
Draft
don't think
mid
anybody's.
players?
I mean,
New
it'll be
me.
interesting to see what you do here, though. Who are you taking first?
Well, I have every Seattle receiver. So
Yeah, I think you can let Gino.
what kind of MFer is gonna snipe me on
This
Gino?
one.
Kind of MFer.
Okay.
We got a lot of people in the audience. I don't know how many are children, so I don't want to curse.
That's very respectful of you. I think I'm getting.
He's coming in with just a play.
Dude, I love it. He's a fellow dunning dunce like me. He's on the lower 2.5 earned runs for Dane Dunning, which is a tremendous play, extremely sharp.
All right, let's see what Scuba ended up with here. Oh, opted for the 2 quarterbacks with Cousins to stack with and Addison. A double searching for Neumy2's approval.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, are you trying to find my heart here, Scuba? just finish it off with a little Kirk Cousins pick 60. Goodness gracious.
Hey,
That's a
yo.
beautiful squad.
I'll hand deliver you the
Beautiful
2K check come January, my friend.
That's actually that's like a
no,
real life
Mike.
6 team.
Mike ruined this plan too with the Sutton pick. I was going Russ double with took Judy first. Guess we got to do it with Mims.
You do need Mims on this team.
I could do Mims plus Russ because you're going Gino. I could go Mims plus Russ, or I could do Anthony Richardson plus either Pittman or Alec Pierce.
I like it. I just did a Pittman Anthony Richardson stack, so I like it.
Okay, I'll take Pittman first because these guys don't need the quarterback.
And that's Sniper A-Rich. You got it.
Oh,
Easy
that
peasy.
would be so rude, wouldn't it? Like just a total jerk move by me.
Yeah, especially when you built out a Geno triple.
Yeah.
I think it'd just be bad.
That would I can't I don't even I don't have the heart to do that. I'm gonna just quadruple down on the JMO stuff. I mean, at this point, dude, I'm doing it again, right? Where last year, I mean, it's different than last year, but like last year I had a lot of bags on like Hunter Renfrow and like Isaiah Spiller. Why? This year we've got Pitts and JMO bags out the wazoo. What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong? Yeah. If you can't see at the bottom here, Nez opted for Geno. There was a Elijah Moore pick. I'm going to take Anthony Richardson alongside. So I ended up with Burrow, Richardson, Tyreek, CeeDee Lamb, Olave, T. Higgins, Deontay Johnson, Ayuk, Judy, and Pittman. So no real scrolly F down, but 2 skinny stacks there and some good values or whatever. Nez, what'd you wind up with?
I had a fun little team there. If you pull it up there. So start off with some grown ass men, some alphas. AJ Brown, Diggs, Calvin Ridley, DK Metcalf, the start of my Seattle triple, all the way to Tyler Lockett and JSN. And then scroll down, Darius Slayton, probably my favorite New York Giants receiver right now.
Definitely to start the year.
Yeah, we'll see how he finishes. I think he's got the ability to still be there late season. Deep threat there. Stacked him up with Danny Dimes. Finished up with Jameson Williams because I love him and I can't stop taking him. And finished that Seattle triple stack with Geno Smith himself, the god. Brett Coleman, I think most people know Brett Coleman on YouTube, did like a cool breakdown of like Geno Smith's like sickest throws last year and like what he does well. It got me so hyped for Geno season this season, man. Like I'm so in. If you haven't seen that, check that out because Geno's a freaking
he does some
psycho.
really good film breakdown stuff. He did one on zone run scheme for the Niners, and it was just it's beyond. It's so good. Let's rip one last one and call it a day, guys.
I like it.
Let's do it.
All right. Cool by me. I did want to see Chad took Addison with his very last pick. That is fun. He's got Addison plus Jefferson, but no Kirk Cousins, and has it with Mahomes and Lamar. That's pretty cool. And then Lamar plus Flowers, Mahomes plus nobody. The one thing that's sneaky about Mahomes is you do just get the raw points. Like the difference in taking naked Mahomes in BBM versus taking like Mahomes here is you also have to be worried about the fact that when you take Mahomes in other formats, you have to you're cognizant of the fact that Kelsey is also scoring points at those times. We don't have to worry about that here. You're just soaking those raw points. So if he just, spreads it around, it's perfect.
No, you're absolutely right about that. Like like Kelsey is going to absorb what percent of Mahomes production, like 25, 20%, something along those lines. So you don't even have to stack them. Truly, like, I don't know. I would maybe I'll try a little Mahomes skinny in this one. If he makes it back to me, I'll play around with a little Mahomes skinny.
Yeah, we got ourselves a friends and family here. We got Dark Sheep, we got Sam Olsen, we got the three of us all made it in one together, and then we got Hockey Hooligans. So friends and family draft here. Glad that we snuck that one in right before the buzzer. Shout out to the puck gods, the puck streets here. The best puck is at 32% full already, and I think that is almost exactly what it was last year, like total entries.
No way.
I think we've reached total entries of best puck last year. I think DJ tweeted something like that this morning.
Dude, holy crap. Talk about just like an explosion of an app, just like across the board. That is so cool.
Yeah, it's great to see. We're going to get people interested in puck this year. We did some puck dailies last year, and we're going to do some more of that kind of stuff, get people in there. Yeah, Mahomes, Tony. There's a little fun skinny there. You could do the Sky Moore one too. Chad is in 2 right now. And yes, much appreciated. Congrats on this stuff he's saying. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun for us. It's been a great way to kick off almost 1 full year on the platform of the people and doing YouTube adjacent to it. This is almost 1 full year, guys, because I went to the cabin at this exact same time
31st.
last year. Yeah. And I think we ran our first show from me playing a road game, and we're going to do the same thing again this year where I'm leaving in a couple hours here, but yeah,
definitely. You don't have to go back and check that out. It's not must watch film for you to see our very, very, very first couple streams. Not mandatory, but they're there if you want to check them out.
Yeah, no, we've definitely made some better stuff since then, but just kind of cool to see it all come to fruition. And who would have thought in a year's time, now we got a contest of our very own on this platform. So very cool stuff. Shout out to Underdog. A big shout out to Oaks, man. Thank you, Oaks. Red
Yes.
Mamba, like just getting this set up and helping us out. And it does mean something to us. The stuff goes to charity. We thought the pairing of dogs with the dog app, and we always call it the black and yellow dog, pairing with a dog charity or a charity that supports, dogs and underhoused dogs, mishomed dogs, and rehomes dogs. It meant something to us. So yeah, thank you guys.
And shout out Dag is Max as well, helping
Yes,
behind
absolutely.
the scenes set this up.
Yep.
And of course, you guys, I mean, for everybody watching, even if you're here for the first time, thank you for watching. But the OG brigade, everybody that's been here for the whole journey, we appreciate you guys. We know we've got strong competition when it comes to content when we stream, but you guys are always here supporting us. And we'd be lying if we said it didn't mean the world. So we appreciate you guys, and this is going to be a really fun football season. Can't wait.
Love it. Well said.
Ditto. You guys have said everything. So anything I say is just
Neumy doesn't
filler.
care about you guys at all, though.
Yeah,
Let me just say
absolutely
that.
absolutely go after yourselves, pals. Yeah. You have to win. I don't care. I want to win.
All right, I'm gonna take Chris Olave here.
I like
Let's
it.
see. I started with the Allen Diggs. Nez started with the Mahomes, CeeDee Lamb, and Neumy is doing the full-fledged piss boy start with 3 wide receivers to go. Cup, AJ Brown, and Waddle. See where we can land these planes. All right, a DK for Christian Watson there. I'm gonna go ahead and take Calvin Ridley because there's we can maybe get a Lawrence fall if you wrap up Ridley because nobody else necessarily going to be reaching until the Christian Kirk area. So
yeah, I think Lawrence triples for the remaining minutes that this contest has life. Doing a Trevor Lawrence triple could be fun, right?
For the remaining minutes, this contest has life. It's like you're living on literally like a low battery iPhone. It's just like, how much more can I eat and I get out of this?
Man, yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna follow up when you're actually saying minutes. You might be actually right because let's see where we're at now.
No, this does not have an hour left. There's no way.
We are now at 59.2%. 1,421 entrants. That's awesome. That
was too easy. That was too easy.
In an hour and a half, 60% full.
That's crazy. Love it. Yeah.
Oh,
and it's all because of, we got good members of the community out here, just like all these good people.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
names
it.
and faces that are always here.
Are you finna auto draft?
I finna go and figure it the fuck out, actually, Nez.
Better.
And
I don't figure it. Wow. Okay, boomer.
I'm gonna go Christian Kirk and try and set up a little Lawrence double here. We're playing the hits right now. Go Lawrence double, skinny stack with Josh Allen, and see where we can land this play.
Carlos knows. Carlos does know. In fact, Carlos, I'm at 13%. So we are at the red bar. We are sitting there, low battery life. It's just the way of the road.
Do you charge your phone at night?
Yeah, we do, but it's a very old phone, and like Pete has talked to us about, it's a tough life when you're sitting here drafting out like all day, every day. So when you're me and you're just drafting on the phone, it goes down pretty quick. And I just do not charge it until it gets to 1%.
That's good for the battery life.
That's what I've been told. I've been told that it's good for the battery life. So
I remember when I got like the very first iPod, like my very first iPod, it was like little they like warned me. Like everybody's like, if you leave that thing charged overnight, like you're gonna kill that thing. I'm like, I was so scared. I just paid like $200 of my own hard-earned allowance to buy this thing. I was like, oh my god! I don't want to kill my iPod.
You get the phone, it's at like 20%. They're like, yeah, just have it go all the way down to 0 and just shut off for the first time. It'll trust me, it'll help the battery life. It's like, yes, person selling me the phone, I trust you. I trust you. Sure. I'm gonna do it. And then that first like percent, it would never turn off. Like the first time you have it, it would just never turn off. It'd be sitting at 1 for like a half an hour. It's like, how is this thing still kicking? I've watched 3 YouTube videos and we're still going.
GA's got the right idea. Invest in a new phone and write it off. We got to set up the BadgeBro escort. We just I don't know if we have enough income to to be considered a business just yet.
Yeah.
We're paying out salaries here to the BadgeBros. We'll get there.
GA's got that right mindset, that $1 million mentality right there.
Oh man, once we get settled up, man, doing all the high stakes, doing all the we're writing off everything on stream.
Well, speaking of high stakes stuff, we are going to be in Vegas for the ship chasing stuff next week. So if anybody's popping out, wants to come by, say what up, hang out, have a drink. No plans other than the ship chasing party on the Friday night, maybe some drafts. Maybe I'll find myself in Bobby's room at the old Bellagio there for old time's sake. Who knows? But
I'm worried you're gonna like leave me lost for these like for the hold'em tables, and I'll just be stuck in the pit like with my fellow mouth breathers just like pulling slots.
Yo, we got some sick action over here, Nez. I'll catch you in 4 hours, bud.
yeah, table's hot. It's fine.
All right. We got.
Oh, I'm still up. Oh my god. Okay.
Neumy sniped Gabe Davis right in front of us for no reason, despite the Terry McLaurin value staring him in the face. So we missed out on the double stack. So we took Terry McLaurin, and we are going to see.
That's nuts.
We're gonna dish it right back to him. We're gonna take Addison. We're gonna take Addison so he doesn't get one of his boys. We're giving it. We can take it and we can give it. There we go.
I need Chad to go in my DMs. I got a lot of questions for my guy. If he knows what I'm talking about, I need him. I need to ask him a thing or two. I love these. I don't get to see the emojis a lot because I'm usually on like our StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
In the back here in the studio. Oh man, these are.
It adds to the experience.
It does. I love the blur. It looks like Neumy. It looks like mid tilt.
Oh there. Yeah. We're definitely gonna have to scroll the F down here with these last couple. This looks like I'm kind of just eating the standard issue chalk here.
You guys, I know slots are bad to play. That was the joke. I'm not in the pit, dog. But shout out to dog on Underdog. But our boy T-Box plays slots and he wins thousands. Who's to tell me that's wrong?
The slots in Vegas are plus EV because you don't actually put in any money. You just sit there and then people come around and give you free drinks. And then you just sit and then they think you're playing. That's how you get free drinks in Vegas.
Oh, let's go. Okay. I want to find the Buffalo game.
The Buffalo game? Why is that the one T-Box was winning?
No, it's just the one. I get ads for it all the time. We're just Buffalo. You don't know what I'm talking
they
about?
Got you. No, they got you, man.
Yeah, because you're already planning to play the Buffalo game before you even fucking get there.
Can I get a witness in the chat? Who knows Buffalo? Brett knows. Brett knows Buffalo.
I know Buffalo Wild Wings, pal.
Of course you do.
They extend every game.
This seems like I got two witnesses. Amen.
Okay, I'm gonna do something weird with these last two picks. I'm gonna do the opposite profile of guys I think you would scroll the F down for.
Oh, nice. Like Juju definitely fits that. Go ahead and put you on the clock again.
Yeah, so I think people, when we scroll down, we're going to be looking for like the archetype you're going to look for is like Jaden Reed, and you're going to look for like Jalen Hyatt. You're going to look for that. I'm going to take these boring ass safety net floor guys, usable weeks with the last couple picks here because I overstacked two teams.
That's fair. I think I built the winner in this lobby, though, I will say.
Okay, well, we'll put that to the test in 1 second here after. Oh, Neumy made his last one already. Okay. Bateman, there. Unstacked Bateman might be a thing too, because most people that are going to scroll down for, Bateman and Flowers and stuff like that are going to be stacking with Lamar.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
100%.
I just wanted that, a little bit of week 17 for that 10-man.
Oh yeah. It's going to matter. It's going to matter. All right, Nez, let me hear it. Why do you think you built the winner? Let's see it.
Why do I think I built the damn winner? Because I got the best quarterback in the league in Kenny Pickett and runner up and Patrick Mahomes. So
There
we
you
got Patrick Mahomes stacked with Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore. What could go wrong? Kenny Pickett stacked with Deontay Johnson and George Pickens, the guys you need. And then we surround them with the likes of their week 17 correlated partners and DK Metcalf and JSN. Thank you very much. Mixed with a little CD Lamb, Christian Watson. Man, that
team's pretty cool. That is definitely, I will commend you for your creativity.
Thank you.
And you got a sneaky double in there, and it's not bad. Like, that team's not bad at all. Like, that team's good and viable, and you just didn't take all the guys in the middle tier that everybody else was taking. That's fun, team.
Thanks a lot. I thought I wasn't lying.
No, yeah, I think that's got a real legit case. I went with a chalky start here just to get it as part of the portfolio. The Diggs plus Allen there. Olave falls back to us, and then went with the Ridley, Kirk, T. Lawrence, and rounded it out with what I was hoping to be Gabe Davis here, Neumy, Terry McLaurin, Jordan Addison, and then 2 safety net floor guys in Juju and Jacoby, who I don't think many people will ever want to click in this contest. Neumy, how'd you do?
I think I did well. I like it. I think I'm just trying not to gal brain too much. Just get good wide receivers and just stack them up when possible, and then maybe take a couple, a dart or two in that area, and that's, I guess, Bateman. Just take him in that 100 range unstacked. I like it when you can have Kupp, AJ Brown, and Waddle as your top 3. And then I don't know how many people are going to do the AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Just take both without Jalen Hurts type deal. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? I'll just take both and then have whoever is the highest score slot in that week. I like my squad a lot.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, that's good. And then you got a mini stack with Mike and Big Mike and Herbert there. And then you got the Tua with Tyreek. Oh, no, you didn't have Tyreek in the first, with Waddle in the third. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, it's a good squad.
I like it.
Very good squad. All right, let's have a bow on it, guys. This contest is not going to last long. I'm going to go over here and give it one last check. I'll give it a refresh and see where we're at. So 15 max entries. Go ahead and get as many as you possibly can in. It's for a good cause. We are at 68.1%. Big shout out to the community for turning out like this. Thank you to Pete for getting some more people, getting some more eyeballs on this alongside us. Really excited for what we can do this year. If you are not subscribed to the Underdog HQ channel, being rebranded as the Underdog Daily channel, that is where our baseball content resides, and it's where our daily content and other daily content from the good people over at the Platform of the People is going to reside going forward. There is a link to that in the description below, the very first link you could possibly click. The Piss Boys champion will get first, second, and third place. We'll get some gift cards to the Pete Overs Ed store there in tandem with the prize pools in which you see on the site. Tomorrow, the baseball show is going to be on that very channel that I just alluded to there. I am gone for the next 2 days. I will be back I won't be back on Monday, but I'll play a road game on Monday and Tuesday. It's the girls' birthday, so we're heading up to the cabin there. Going to be doing a little massages during the time slot tomorrow. Yeah, a little couples massage stuff. I got some things set up, so really looking forward to that. But you guys will be there tomorrow, so
yeah, we got you covered, Neumy and I. We got you.
Absolutely.
Don't worry. We wouldn't leave you contentless. That would just be too cruel.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's just say we were waiting for this contest to get taken care of, and then who knows, maybe a little BRs are coming.
Who's to say?
Irons in the fire, as many would say.
Irons in the fire. Yeah, fun show. Any last parting words, gentlemen?
I'll see you in the baseball streets.
Damn straight. yeah, best of luck anyone playing the baseball streets today, and let's keep filling this contest. I'm gonna go ahead and get my at least 3 more bullets in here. Hopefully, I can get a couple more, but I'll be in the next 3 drafts as I walk the dog here, and that'll be that.
Let's get it.
Yep.
All right, cool. Neumy?
John?
No. Oh, no. It was like you were gonna say something, and then I said something, and then you dropped your head, and then it was like I was like,
no,
"Did you want
I'm
to say
good.
something in there?"
No. Yeah, I'm good. Trust me.
The chat is getting blurry. We gotta shut.
We gotta wrap it up. Yep.
All right, cool. One more for a pennant right now. Get in there. Go help him out. Yeah, and BBM's filling fast. Get in there. All right, this dog's about to bring me some toys here.
Dog park
All right,
time.
on behalf of Neumy, Nez, Pete, and myself, this is the Badge Bros. We are the Badge Bros, and this is everybody's favorite time of the show. The end. Peace. Thank you, Underdog.